Hi, I'm Peter Hickman, and you're on board with me here at the Isle of Man TT 2018 on my Smiths Racing BMW S1000RR, and this is the final lap of the senior race. We're up over St Ninian's there in top gear. Hear the bike just jump off the floor as we cross over the crossroads. Bottom of Bray Hill, absolutely flat out in top gear, bit of a wheelie up over Aggo's Leap, another one just there. Scary we're coming up to, that's where we're coming up to next. You need a real good run out of there. We're already back into top gear again. You can see the bike wants to wheelie, pin through that first bit, and what you're looking for is the speed signs. Where it says 30 mile an hour, just there, you want to hit the brakes, back a gear, you're looking for the curb, there it is, back on the gas. Awesome corner that, Balascari. Again, really important corner because you've got a long straight after it. We're running up to DJ's next. You can do it flat out in top gear. It takes you all 2 weeks to be able to do it in your head, but you can do it. Listen to the bike scream. Over to the right hand side for the Crosby jump. 175, 180 mile an hour up over the top of that jump just there. Off the brakes, back on the throttle a little bit, back down another 2 gears. Big bump just there as you run in. Make sure you're off the brake before you get to that bump. Use all the road on the exit. Keep the speed up, back up to 4th gear. Change the direction over the top here. You've got to be really careful. The bike wants to shake its head a little bit. There it is. Clicking up to 5th. One of the best corners on the circuit for me. Gorsley. I send all my friends and people who want to watch and get scared. That's where you want to stand on the left just there. Gorsley, 7 miles in. It's a double right-hander. It's really fast. 165, 170 mile an hour through there. We're running up onto Cronky. We're already in 5th gear. I'm going to be 6th gear just there as you jump up over the top. Real fast section. End of Cronky Body. We're going to be off the gas and back on it again. No brakes. Ready? Off the gas. Back on again. Absolutely pinned in top gear. Bike shakes its head a lot through there. Coming up to the 11th milestone. I think it's called Drink Waters through here as well. Really good section this. From the Bagara, and this is where all the oil was from earlier in the race, staying to the right hand side of the road. All this, that was the 13th milestone. A bit of a spin on the exit there. She's getting a bit lively. Into Kurt Michael. Didn't cost me too much time, that guy, but this one cost me quite a bit. Normally would be pinned all the way through this section. I had to be really careful. I probably could have bullied my way through there, but to be honest, it's just not worth it. If he'd moved across any more than what he actually did, then we'd have both been inside that bus stop, and you definitely don't want to be in there. Up to 6th gear again. It gets really dark actually as a rider. It's quite, just been open through Kurt Michael. Now it's really dark with the trees. You can see the bike spinning again. We're coming up to Alpine. I think this is Iceman's, I think just before it, and then we've got Alpine. We're going to go back a gear just there. No brakes, back on the gas. Use all the road up to that white line. Just there you go. Back up to 6th gear, no brakes. This is Balacry, it's one of the fastest corners. Massive jump over there. It looks like nothing on the onboard, but really you're jumping about 40, 50 metres. It's absolutely an insane corner, it's awesome. You do all the quarry bends in 5th if you get it just right. So you want to not use too much road on the first part. And from now you can be pinned, and it's really important to get this just right because you're going to have a long Sulby straight after it. A little bit of a wiggle on the exit, wasn't too much. I didn't have to roll out of it, so I managed to keep the speed up, keep the throttle pinned, sit in the middle of the road. I tend to sit just to the left hand side, there you go, of the middle. Basically the safest part of the road, just sat in the middle, got most amount of room either side. Nice exit just here. I have a pit board on the right, can't quite see it because that bug's in the way. But we're up to 3rd gear. This is Ginger Hall. Bit of a spin on the exit. Kerramore, really bumpy. Stand the bike up, quick jump, get over there. Now you can be pinned all the way to Iron Gates. If you get it all right, there's a bit of a line through here. If you just get it right, then you don't have to roll too much. There's a bit of a wheelie there I had to roll for, but other than that, I'm just keeping the bike pinned now. I'm up on the pegs, not even sat on the seat properly because it's just too bumpy. Running's Conkertrees, and that's Connor Cummins, you can see just in front. Connor's obviously a very, very fast rider, so we're not going to catch him too fast just yet. Up over the Conkertrees, there's 5th gear through there, it's fast. Really fast through all this. Bit of an unusual line that we have to take through there. I always find going in early tends to make the bike a lot more easy to control. Bit of a spin and a bit of a wiggle as we go up over into Milntown now, just before Ramsey. Managed to get a nice run on him and then just out braking going into Parliament. If you watch very carefully, you'll see the bike shudder away and I have to stand it up. Just there, you even heard it kind of chattered a little bit. I just lost the front as I went in, just because I went in that little bit deeper than normal, just to still really bumpy. I tend to pull a wheelie deliberately there, get the weight onto the back part of the bike, and it tends to chatter a lot less if you do that. But TT 2018 was phenomenal for weather, so it was really dry through all this section. I still get a bit of a spin, as you can hear, just onto the white line there in the middle of the road. Smooth. This is Joey's ace corner through here. Use all the road on the exit. You can use a bit of the white line just there. On the run up to Guthrie's, clicking up to 5th, and we nailed it that lap for sure. Back to 2nd gear, I get a bit of a spin out of here. I was a little bit excited. I was trying to keep the speed up. Obviously, I knew at this point Dean was still in front of me in the race, so I really needed a good run over this section of the mountain course. 4th gear, absolutely flat chat through there onto the mountain mile. Really important corner because this is uphill, and it's called a mountain mile because it's a mile long. So really important to get that bridge right, and that's why I was trying to get out of that right-hander before it just as fast as I could, and I lost a little bit of time through the spin. We're catching the helicopter now, and now we're into the veranda. I'll go back up to 5th. There you go. Tend to sit in the middle for most of it. You can hear the bike's just spinning again. That's in 5th gear, the bike's spinning. I have a pit board just on the left out of here, and that's telling me that I was 2 seconds behind at Ramsey hairpin in 2nd place, and I knew I was pretty fast over the mountain, so I figured by now-ish, somewhere I should be about leading. I was tended to be a bit faster than Dean up over the mountain, and I was trying my absolute utmost to make this lap absolutely perfect. So, an awesome corner this. That's it, up over the white line, back through it again, and then back out again. Awesome corner, flicking up to 5th gear. Really keep the speed going. Oh, using all the road on the exit there, a bit of a jump just there. Back up to 5th gear, down on the run down to Craig. You see lots of people here, they're all waving and cheering. It is the last lap of TT, so there's another 12 months until we get to do this again. Brandish, awesome corner, 4th gear, just listen to this. I had a couple of spins through there. I was just trying to lay the power on as early as possible for this long run down into Hilbury. Hickman! Back a gear, 4th gear, absolutely nailed it again this lap. It was fast, kept that speed up on the run up to just get over the line, just there, and win the race by 2 seconds. I think I started the lap 5 seconds behind or something like that, 5 or 6 seconds behind, and to win by 2 seconds was absolutely phenomenal. To win my first, I still don't actually know I've won here, by the way, so I'm asking the crowd. So then I do a burnout once I realise that I've actually won it. I did a burnout, and yeah, just absolutely fantastic for myself and the Smiths Racing BMW team. The BMW S1000RR ran absolutely perfect all race. Pit crew did an awesome job in the pits, and yeah, just a massive thanks to everybody. 35.4 mile an hour lap, the only one ever around the Isle of Man TT, is pretty cool and pretty special to have. They've been telling me to get my finger out all week. Anyway, hope you all